কিন্তু শুরুটা হচ্ছে কোত্থেকে? এভাবে একটা একটা করে মিলান। সারা ওয়ার্ল্ড ওয়াইড মাদকের মূল কারিগর ওরাই, মিডিয়া দিয়ে তথ্য সন্ত্রাস ছড়ানোর মূল কারিগর তারাই। বড় বড় মিডিয়া প্রযুক্তিগুলো তাদের হাতের মুঠোয়। সারা ওয়ার্ল্ডে পারমাণবিক যুদ্ধ যদি লাগে, এর মূল কারিগর এরাই হবে। আরবের মধ্যে ওদের তন্ত্রমন্ত্রগুলো দিয়ে ফিতনা ফাসাদ ছড়ায় দেওয়ার মূল কারিগর তারাই। ফ্যামিলিস্ট রেভলিউশন আসছে ওখান থেকে, সুদভিত্তিক ব্যাংকিং সিস্টেম আসছে ওদের ওখান থেকে। কয়টা নেবেন আপনি? সবগুলো বলতে পারবো আমি।
Well, now here we can see the points. Salam Habibi, how are you? I hope you are fine. It is me, Michaela Santa. I am here with you. Accordance with titles, yes, today I am roasting Abu Toha Adnan. And now here my girlfriend Gal Gadot is just editing our videos. Well, now here's the topic is the moment. As we can see here, I and Gal Gadot, both of us has been seen the video of Maulana Abu Toha Adnan. And here Maulana Abu Toha Adnan said the several misinformations about the moments. And here point was democracy versus Khelaphat. And now today's point is drug controls and media controls and information controls. Okay. Now, why Abu Toha Adnan wants to establish Khelaphat in Bangladesh? It is the only cause that Abu Toha Adnan wants to establish Khelaphat, Islamic Khelaphat in Bangladesh because, well, when democracy would be in Bangladesh, here the significant points would be that Israeli information would be provided on us and United States information would be provided on us. Here are several medias like Israeli medias and United States medias. Here we can see the entire the entire news media of Middle East is controlled by Israel, where Israel is a democratic country, and somehow the several Middle East country to be Middle East Arabian monarch country support democracy on the public opinions. And on the other hand, when in the world democracy here, world news media is controlled by both of Israel and United States of America. It is the problems of Abu Toha Adnan, and here the problem of Abu Toha Adnan is when Abu Toha Adnan want to get informations from United States of America, or when Abu Toha Adnan wants informations about India or informations about Dubai or informations about Iran, here we can see the Middle East news, according to Abu Toha Adnan, Middle East informations are controlled by Israel, and here we information about India is controlled by United States of America, according with Abu Toha Adnan. And as a complaint of Abu Toha Adnan, The Arabian Spring movement has been established when United States of America contains the president like Barack Hussein Obama and Israel contains prime minister like Benjamin Netanyahu. Well, and here the points of Abu Toha Adnan is that United Arab Emirates, United States of America and Israel wants to control the every information as we Bangladeshi Muslim needs. It is the points of issues of Abu Toha Adnan. But now here we can see, well, I think it is the better time for me to mention about the points that what is about the reality. Well, reality is different from Abu Toha Adnan's thinking, and somehow reality is opposite of Abu Toha Adnan's thinking. Okay. Now here we can see the points. When we you contains a contact number of Israeli media and Palestinian media. Oh, now here it is the first point. Now second point is both of Israel and United States of America promotes unethical medicines through the democracy, because when a democracy would be in remain in Bangladesh, it is easy for Israel and both of Israel and United States of America to promote their unethical medicines in Dhaka, Bangladesh or Chittagong, Bangladesh. It is the points to be issued for Maulana Abu Toha Adnan. But now today's point is, I would discuss that who promotes the words, I mean unethical medicines to Bangladeshi students, Islamic Khelaphat or Western democracy. Now, first of all, here I can mention that what is about the drug issues. Okay. Now let's see. Okay. Now here it is clearly okay. It is recording. Yes. Now here I could provide the points here. The point is very significant moments. The significant moments is it is here distance calculators. Here we can calculate the distance of between one place to another place. And now we would discuss on the topics. Here, the Michaela Santa, would like to travel to Beijing, China. Here I have a meetings with Xi Jinping in the topics about the relations between United States of America, Israel, China, and Bangladesh, and Russia as well as. Well, here our point is how can we develop the diplomatic relations between five countries, where the five country is Israel, United States of America, China, Russia, and Bangladesh. Here, this is our significant moments, significant points, and it is the significant topic to conduct a discussion between me, Michaela Santa, and Xi Jinping, the Honorable President of China. Here is the points. And now, as well as we can say that here is the significant points. Here another person is mentioned. Who is the another person? Another person is Abu Toha Adnan. Now, Abu Toha Adnan want to develop diplomatic relations between Bangladesh, Palestinian terrorists, Russia, and China. It is the point she wants to discuss about the topics, and here the another meeting is between Abu Toha Adnan, I mean Maulana Abu Toha Adnan versus here Xi Jinping, the Honorable President of China. And now here I would discuss the reality of information media of Western democracy and the reality of information media of Islamic Khelaphat. Okay, let's check it the points. And I think that you have taken the screenshot of the distance calculators. Okay, now let's check it the points. Let's see. Okay, now here we can see that is the significant moments. Well, first of all, here the topic is I can mention at the points. Well, everything is okay. Yes, everything is okay. Well, now here we can see. Well, let's check it. What is the Abu Toha Adnan? And here I would discuss that who with administrational ideology promotes the words Islamic Khelaphat or Western democracy. Okay. Now here we can see the points. Here I can say about the significant moments. The question is, let's assume Abu Toha Adnan has to go to Beijing, China, where departure is Dhaka, the capital city of Bangladesh. Well, and now the New Year route is Tel Aviv, Israel, and Moscow, Tel Aviv, the capital city of Israel, and the Moscow, the capital city of Russia, where the entire driving distance is between Dhaka, Bangladesh, and Beijing, China is 19,000 kilometers. Now, what is the science, our science to explanations about Abu Toha Adnan's journey? Okay. Now here we can see, now the screenshot is only in the perception of the Islamic Khelaphat. Well, what is it is the 2-second screenshot only in the perception of the answer of Islamic Khelaphat. Now, here Abu Toha Adnan mentioned that what is the answer of the student who want to establish the Islamic Khelaphat in Bangladesh? Well, the answer would be, here is a science to explain the journey of Abu Toha Adnan, where departure is Dhaka, Bangladesh, and arrival is Beijing, the capital city of China, where where you can see that this driving distance is 19,000 kilometers, and the new via route is Tel Aviv, the capital city of Israel, and Moscow, the capital city of Russia. And the science is an Islamic dua. What is the Islamic dua? Islamic dua is like that. Kamini Iran Humma La ilaha illa anta wa illa Vladimir Putin wa illa Daisy Rodriguez wa illa Xi Jinping wa illa Tarek Rahman Jia Rahmatika Astagiz. Okay. That is the actual science accordance with the student of Bangladesh about the following question, where the student of Bangladesh is to establish the Islamic Khelaphat in Bangladesh. And now here we can see the significant moments at the points. Here I can mention that what is the significant points. And now when the Bangladeshi students science is Kamini Inan Humma La ilaha illa anta wa illa Vladimir Putin wa illa Delcy Rodriguez wa illa Nicolas Maduro wa illa Xi Jinping wa illa Tarek Rahman Jia Rahmatika Astagiz. Then I think that it is not it the proper D word addicted or not. Well, but here Abu Toha, accordance with Abu Toha Adnan, if it is not D word addicted, moreover, according with Abu Toha Adnan, this answer is scientific, and this answer support the movement against drugs from United States of America. Here is the significant moments. Okay. Now let's check it. What is my questions? I apologize. What is the Michaela's answers when the same answer, the same question is to me? What is when the same question is about Michaela's journey? What is Michaela's answer? Let's check it. Okay. Now here, Michaela is in Western girls, and I think here we can see the points. Okay. Yes, Michaela is Western girls, and Michaela support Western democratic movements. Now let's see what is the moment of momentum as points. Okay, the momentum is significance. Now question is, let's assume Michaela has to travel to Beijing of China, where departure is Dhaka, Bangladesh, right? Here, new via route is Tel Aviv, Israel, and Moscow, the capital city of Russia. And now, here the find to be moments, what is the explanation of journey of Michaela accordance with science. Now let's check it. What is Michaela's answer? Well, here Beirut is in Tel Aviv is the capital city of Israel and Moscow the capital city of Russia. Departure is Dhaka, Bangladesh, and arrival is Beijing, the capital city of China. Distance between Dhaka, the capital city of Bangladesh, and Beijing, the capital city of China, is 19,000 kilometers as a driving distance. Now, when the accordance with the explanation of Michaela, it is the difference. Driving timing would be 1 second because here velocity of driving, we can see it is the velocity would be 19,000 kilometers per second. Okay. Now, it is the significant points. 19,000 kilometers per second, we can say that is the significant momentums as now here explanation is just to easy the points at moments. Well, and now what I would explain with the kinetic powers and the fuel of to be mineral source to charge the electric car. I mean Tesla electric cars. Okay. First of all, here I have to mention the kinetic powers. We know the equations of kinetic power is okay. We can see the equations of kinetic power is half of weight of Tesla car multiplied by driving distance square divided by driving time cube. Well, driving distance square, what is half of weight of Tesla electric car? That is 1,000 kilograms. What is driving distance? That is 19,000 kilometers. That means 19 multiplied by 10 to the power 6 meters. Hence, driving distance square is 19 square multiplied by 10 to the power 6 square meter square. Okay. Now here we can see we can observe that driving distance is driving distance square equal to driving distance cube equal to driving distance to the power 7 equal to driving distance to the power 666. Because 1 square equal to 1 cube equal to 1 to the power 7 equal to 1 to the power 666 is always 1, where driving distance is 1 second. Now, when the driving distance is 1 second, here we can notify that kinetic power is kinetic energy. Hence, the equations of kinetic power is half of weight of Tesla car multiplied by distance square. Okay, and here the calculations became 10 cube multiplied by 19 square multiplied by 10 to the power 6 square. What is 10 to the power 6 square? That is 10 to the power 12. What is multiplication between 1000 and 10 to the power 12? That is 10 to the power 15. Okay. Now, what is 19 square? That is 361. Here, the second observation is that what is 10 to the power 15 watts? That is 1 quadrillion watt. What is 1 quadrillion watt? That is, here we can say 1 billion megawatts. Hence, here we could see three, 361 multiplied by 10 to the power 15 watts is 361 billion megawatts. Okay. Now here, in that points, here is the explanations between me and the science. Okay. Now let's check it the explanations difference between me and Abu Toha Adnan. Now let's assume that both of me, Michaela, and Maulana Abu Toha Adnan is science student. Me, Michaela, wants to establish the Western democracy in Bangladesh. On the other hand, Maulana Abu Toha Adnan want to establish the Islamic Khelaphat in Bangladesh. Okay. And what is the point of Maulana Abu Toha Adnan? Just wait and watch for this. Okay. Now here we can see the points. Now I would like to sit here, here and here when Abu Toha Adnan's well, I will take a breath. Now let's take it. What is the difference between me, Michaela, and Maulana Abu Toha Adnan? You know that the first difference is me, Michaela, want to establish the Western democracy in Bangladesh, where Maulana Abu Toha Adnan want to establish the Islamic Khelaphat in Bangladesh. Here, Maulana Abu Toha Adnan mentions that, well, drugs has been promoted by Western democracy where Islamic Khelaphat prohibited drugs. It is the point according with Maulana Abu Toha Adnan. Okay, now here the point is question is simple. Well, as an educational point, question is simple. What is Maulana Abu Toha Adnan's democracy? Well, I will take a breath. Now, what is the question? The question is the distance between driving distance between Dhaka, the capital city of Bangladesh, and China, the capital city of Beijing, the capital city of China, is 19,000 kilometers. Now, where driving distance is 19,000 kilometers, departure is Dhaka, Bangladesh, arrival is Beijing, the capital city of China, via route is Tel Aviv, the capital city of Israel, and Moscow, the capital city of Russia. Hence, what is the science about the journey between Dhaka, the capital city of Bangladesh, and Beijing, the capital city of China? What is the science to our journey? Well, now here you can see, accordance with Maulana Abu Toha Adnan's science, it is an Islamic dua. The Islamic dua is, well, La ilaha, I apologize. The Islamic dua is Kamini Iran Humma La ilaha illa anta wa illa Delcy Rodriguez wa illa Vladimir Putin wa illa Tarek Rahman Jia Rahmatika Astagis. Or here we can say the significant moments. Well, The Islamic dua as the science of Abu Toha Adnan is Kamini Iran Humma La ilaha illa anta wa illa Xi Jinping wa illa Vladimir Putin wa illa Delcy Rodriguez wa illa Tarek Rahman Jia Rahmatika Asagis. It is the science of Abu Toha Adnan's journey of 19,000 kilometers. But what is me, Michaela's scientific journey in the driving distance of 19,000 kilometers? My science is simple. Velocity would be 19,000 kilometers per second, where I can drive 19,000 kilometers in 1 second, where departure would be March 7, 2026 at morning 9 o'clock. Arrival would be March 7, 2026 at morning 9 o'clock, 1 second past. And here we can see it is the points of velocity and driving timing. Now, here kinetic energy in the second point of my scientific journey with the driving distance of 19,000 kilometers is what is the kinetic equations? What is the kinetic powers equations? That is half of weight of Tesla car multiplied by distance square. When driving timing is 1 second and kinetic power is Newtonian kinetic powers, because the velocity is 19,000 kilometers per second. And it is the best points as we can see the moments. Okay. Hence, here my kinetic powers would be 361 billion megawatts. Well, now what is Bangladeshi electricity system? Bangladeshi electricity system produces the electricity of 6,000 megawatts. Okay. Now, what is 360 divided by 6? That is 60. And what is 1 billion divided by 1,000? That is 1 million. That means my kinetic power is 60 million powerful than the entire Bangladeshi electricity production when my journey with the driving distance is 19,000 kilometers. And now here is my question to Maulana Abu Toha Adnan, that where the question is, who consume drugs, Islamic Khelaphat or Western democracy? And here the answer is clear that Islamic Khelaphat provides drugs. Well, and here I can prove the points. And here let's check it. Okay. Now, here driving distance is 19,000 kilometers. Departure is Dhaka, Bangladesh. Arrival is where Beijing, the capital city of China. And the question demands answer about the science or about the journey with the driving distance of 19,000 kilometers. But here, Abu Toha Adnan, to promote the Islamic Khelaphat in Bangladesh, contains the answer is Khameni Iran Humma La ilaha illa anta wa illa Vladimir Putin wa illa Delcy Rodriguez wa illa Xi Jinping wa illa Tarek Rahman Jia Rahmatika Astagis. Now just think about it. Is it the answer of the any student with healthy brain? I don't think so. And now here we can see the opposite points is my points. And now I can check it. Where is the healthy points? And here we can say, here my explanation is velocity would be 19,000 kilometers per second. When the driving timing would be 1 second in the driving distance of 19,000 kilometers, kinetic powers would be 361 billion megawatt, where my science is kinetic powers equations with where the kinetic powers equation would be half of weight of Tesla car multiplied by driving distance squared divided by driving time cube. But since driving time is 1 second, the kinetic powers equation would be half of weight of Tesla car multiplied by driving distance squared. And that is the simple points. And now, when Tesla is an electric car, here I can mention that what is the significant moments as we can notify. Okay. Well, now here we can see, here we know that what is the equation of energy. Well, equation of energy is voltage multiplied by charges, electric charges. Well, now because let's find the what is the definition of voltage. Definition of voltage is when I would replace a 1 coulomb charge from one place to another place, here how much work I have to do, that is the voltage. Well, now what is energy? The energy, how much work I can do. Well, and here's the equation of energy becomes, the equation of voltage is energy divided by electric charges. Hence, the energy equation is electric charges multiplied by voltage. Okay. Now here we can see the energies. Here energy is 361 billion megawatts. Oh, we are talking about the energies. It would be 361 billion megajoule. I mean 361 multiplied by 10 to the power 15 joules. And the voltage is 500 volt. Now let's see what is the electric charge storage. That is 722 multiplied by 10 to the power 12 coulomb. And we can say the unit of electric charges as ampere per hour. Hence, let's see what is the electric charges. That is almost 200.6 billion ampere per hour. And that is the electric charges storage as points. Now, why we are talking about kinetic powers and electric charges, battery electric charge storage? Because it is the Tesla electric cars, as we can mention at the moments. Well, and here we are talking about the what is going on. The going point is Tesla electric cars. Okay, it is my significant points, as we can see. Now let's find it. What is the difference about the points? The difference is here where half of weight. Okay, now we are driving distance is 19,000 kilometers, and question is to find the answer about the science about the journey with the driving distance of 19,000 kilometers. Now, where Abu Toha Adnan, where Abu Toha Adnan's answer is what? Where Abu Toha Adnan's answer is Khameni Iran Humma La ilaha illa anta wa illa Vladimir Putin wa illa Delcy Rodriguez wa illa Xi Jinping wa illa Tarek Rahman Jia Rahmatika Astagis. Here, my science is simple. Velocity would be 19,000 kilometer per second. Well, and points would be the equations of kinetic powers, where equation would be half of weight of distance squared, because driving timing is 1 second. And here the equations of battery charge storage would be Q equal to kinetic energy divided by voltage. And here the final answer of kinetic powers would be 361 multiplied by 10 to the power 15 watts. I mean 361 billion megawatts. On the other hand, battery electric charges storage would be 201 billion ampere per hour. And that is the significant points as we can mention. Now, it is so in the 2 points, the second point, and in the 2 answers, second answer is mine, where first answer is Abu Toha Adnan. Now, I promote the Western democracy in Bangladesh. On the other hand, Abu Toha Adnan promotes Islamic Khelaphat in Bangladesh. Okay. Now here is the significant points, as we can see. Now, who promotes drugs? Me, Michaela's Western democracy, or Maulana Abu Toha Adnan's Islamic Khelaphat? I think here you know your answer would be Islamic Khelaphat would promote drugs to students of Bangladesh. And now here we can see the significant points, and here I can mention that what is the next scientific points. Okay. Now I would be okay for 2 minutes as soon as possible because I would be take a apologize because I would take a breath for 2 minutes. Okay, and here you can see this is my third point as could explain. Here the last point is the significant moments. Uh, Here we can mention the significant points is clear. The significant points is here. What is the mineral source to contains an electricity charging? That is artificial solar arc reactor with the temperature of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 trillion, 666 billion, 666 million, 666,000, 666 degrees Celsius. And here, now let's check it. What is the solar electricity? Now, well, in a battery charge, mineral weight is, here we can say 3.52 multiplied by 10 to the power negative 666 trillion, 666 billion, 666 million, 666,641 picograms. And here, that is the significant points. Now, how can I calculate the points? When the topic is about the battery charging, we know the battery equations of battery charging mineral weight is kinetic powers divided by half of, I apologize, the equation of mineral weight to battery charge is kinetic power divided by bracket of specific heat of artificial solar arc reactor with the temperature of 666 trillion, 666 billion, 666 million, 666,000, 666 degrees Celsius multiplied by temperature of artificial solar arc reactor bracket close. And here the specific heat is 15,408 joule per kilogram per Kelvin and temperatures as I have mentioned. Now, when temperature and here as a calculation we got an answer. Okay, and now here points is that when the science about when the science of Michaela's journey from the driving distance of 19,000 kilometers, the Michaela's science is velocity to be 19,000 kilometer per second, kinetic powers equations to be half of weight of distance squared divided by travel time cube, where equation became half of weight of distance squared just because of driving timing to be 1 second. And here battery charging storage equation to be kinetic power divided by voltage, and fuel is here the mineral resource to battery charge is artificial solar arc reactor with the temperature of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 trillion, 666 billion, 666 million, 666,000, 666 degrees Celsius. Hence, battery charge mineral weight is 3.52 multiplied by 10 to the power negative 666 trillion, 666 billion, 666 million, 666,000, 641 picograms of artificial solar arc reactor with a temperature of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 trillion, 666 billion, 666 million, 666,000, 666 degrees Celsius. It is me, Michaela science. But what is the science of Abu Toha Adnan's journey with the driving distance of 19,000 kilometers, where departure is Dhaka, Bangladesh, and arrival is Beijing, the capital city of China, and via route is Tel Aviv, the capital city of Israel, and Moscow, the capital city of Russia. Here, Abu Toha Adnan's science is well. Now, I think here we can see the points. Here, Abu Toha Adnan's science is Khamenei Iran Humma La ilaha illa anta wa illa Vladimir Putin wa illa Delcy Rodriguez wa illa Xi Jinping wa illa Tariq Rahman Jia Rahmatika Astagis. Hence, my question is, who promotes drugs to the student of Bangladesh? Islamic Khelaphat or Western democracy? Here, I think your clear answer is Islamic Khelaphat promotes drugs to I think your answer is Islamic Khelaphat promotes drugs to students of Bangladesh. And now, here we can see I would mention at the significant points as we can mention it. Well, let me take a breath, and I think it is the significant points to discuss about the next point, where next point is it can be the driving distance of 14,000 kilometers between departure of Chittagong, the city of Bangladesh, and arrival would be London, the capital city of England. Now let's check it the points. Well, I think it would be better for me to see the support of Henry Cavil. Now, well, here Gal Gadot would here discuss on. Here Gal Gadot would be still remain the video editors, and now the next anchor would be Henry Cavil. See you then. Okay. Sister Gal Gadot, are you ready for it? Oh, Sister Michaela, you can take a breath. Thank you, Sister Michaela, to allow me to say something about the points that I would mention like this. Okay? Recording is on. Well, Salam Habibi, how are you? I hope you're fine. It's me, Henry Cavil. I am here with you. And you know there's here Gal Gadot is here as a small portions. Hence, she is my sister to be an video editor, and she's editing the video. Okay, now here we can see that it is justified at the moments to watch the points, and it is the significant moments for me. What would happen on us? It is the justifications at the significance. Well, justification to be significant is the points. Here I have seen the video of Abu Toha Adnan, and in another videos, I think in an Instagram reels, I have mentioned that when I am hypothetical homosexual husband of Abu Toha Adnan, then how was the circumstance in hypothetical ways that I would wear hijab, niqab, and burqa, notwithstanding being a man and being an homosexual husband of Abu Toha Adnan? Okay, now here I have a way to say a proper points about Maulana Abu Toha Adnan. Okay. First of all, here we can see the significant journeys at the moments. Here, journey points is very difficult. And now, the today's topic is how Western democracy provides drugs to be promoted in Bangladesh through the democratic system accordance with the statements of Abu Toha Adnan. Well, but here we can say the Michaela Santa as an anchor explain carefully at the moments, and Gal Gadot, my sisters, edit it as a careful point. And now here I would see the what would be the justified moments as we can see. Now here the today's topic is here departure is Chittagong, the city of Bangladesh, and arrival is London, the capital city of my homeland, England. And here is the significant moments as we could see that is very dangerous the circumstance that how dare Abu Toha Adnan said that Western democratic country controls the medias of the international democratic medias. I mean that Abu Toha Adnan says the Western media controls the international democratic media where every information is controlled by Western country. Okay. Now here neither Gal Gadot nor sister Michaela denies that Western country can control the world information. And both of Gal Gadot and my sister Michaela believes it is beneficial for the entire earth when Western country control the international information. Well, I worry that what would be the circumstance when Western country would not control the world informations. Here, that would be the points for me. Okay. Now let's check it the moments, and I would allow my sister Gal Gadot to edit the points of the distance calculator. Okay. Now let's check it. Okay. Now here we can see That's it is the justified moments as the simple points. Now let's see here what is the significant ones. Here it is Michaela country. That is sister Michaela's country. That is Dhaka, Bangladesh. It is sister Gal Gadot's country. Well, in the story universe, well, sister Gal Gadot is the girlfriend of sister Michaela. Only in the story universe, and both of we three are exist in the story universe, and here it is my country. Well, now here we can say that uh, my sister-in-law Michaela depart from Bangladesh, and she would arrive on my country. Here it is mentioned England. Okay, now let's check it. What is the distance, flying distance? Flying distance is almost 9,400 kilometers. And here flying, here driving distance is almost here. What is the driving distance? That is for almost 14,000 kilometers. Okay. Now here we can see it is the points as soon as possible. Now how now here we can see the Tesla electric car would be as an advertisement on Tesla electric car is as an advertisement in Chittagong, the city of Bangladesh. And here I would mention that two international media. One is Western Democratic Media. Here, a fraction of Western Democratic Media is British media, Israeli media, and American media. And the Islamic media, Khelaphat media is like Saudi Arabia media, Palestinian terrorist media, Palestinian terrorist media and Iranian terrorist media. Okay. Now, well, when both of we three persons are shooting the segments, here the significant moments as very significant. Iranian terrorists are as the trend, and somehow my sister Gal Gadot's country is fighting against Iranian Caliphate movements. My sister Gal Gadot's country fight against Iranian Caliphate system. And now let's check it. What is accordance with the Islamic Khelaphat in Bangladesh? When here the thing about the hypothetical two scenario. Scenario number 0, Islamic Khelaphat would be in Bangladesh, and scenario number 1, that is the real scenario that Bangladesh is a democratic country. Okay, now let's check the scenario number 0. Hypothetically, let's think that scenario number 0, that Bangladesh is an Islamic Khilafat country. Here, what is the points at the medias? we can say. Well, accordance with Tesla electric car advertised in the Islamic Khelaphat Bangladesh, the ad would be like that. So, well, electric cars, Tesla electric car can drive as the velocity of 14 kilometer per hours, where Ahmadinejad cow puller can runs operates as I would take a breath. Ahmadinejad cow puller car can operate with the velocity of 28 kilometer per hours. So here the advantage would be DJ Tesla electric car and except Ahmadinejad cow puller car. It is a significant points. Okay. Now, because here we can see cow puller car can operate with the velocity in 28 kilometer per hours. Well, now here driving distance between Chittagong, the city of Islamic Khelaphat Bangladesh, and London, the capital city of England, is 14,000 kilometers. Now let's say, what is 14,000 divided by 28? It is, here we can see, 1,000 divided by 2. That is here 500. Well, now here we can see in advertise of Islamic Khelaphat Bangladesh, Tesla electric car can drive 14,000 kilometers in 1,000 hours. That means it is almost 2 months, 23 days, 4 hours. But in the same moments, Ahmadinejad cow puller cart that can be pulled by cow can pull in 500 hours to pull in 14,000 kilometers. That means it would be almost 1 month, 13 days, 2 hours. It is the significant moments. Hence, here we can see in advertise, let's accept the cow puller car in lieu of Western electric cars. That is the advertisement of Islamic Khelaphat Bangladesh. Now, let's discuss the scenario number 1. The scenario number 1 is Bangladesh is democratic country. Now let's see what happens. In the democratic country, every automobile advertisement in Bangladeshi democratic televisions is controlled by United States of America. And what is the positive for Bangladeshis? Now here we can see, we know that the reality of Tesla electric car, where reality is like that. Tesla electric car can drive 14,000 kilometers in 1 second. And that is the significant moments at the significant journey as as well as the possible hole. And that is the good for us. But here, somehow we can see this is the problem for Abu Toha Adnan. If we Bangladeshi know the reality of Tesla electric cars, where reality is Tesla electric cars can drive 40,000 kilometers per second. And now our advantage is Tesla electric car can drive 14,000 kilometers per second. And probably the reality would be like that. Tesla electric car can drive 14,000 kilometers per minute. But still, when the reality would be 14,000 kilometers per minute would be the velocity of Tesla electric car. Well, it is the headache or stomach ache for Maulana Abu Toha Adnan, and Maulana Abu Toha Adnan cannot tolerate to see that how we, how can we accept Tesla electric car as the velocity of 14,000 kilometers per minute, where advertisement is to velocity of 14,000 kilometers per second. But still, here Tesla can drive 14,000 kilometers in 1 minute, and that is out of tolerance of Maulana Abu Toha Adnan. Hence, Maulana Abu Toha Adnan said that here hence here is the point that Maulana Abu Toha Adnan say Western media control the information of our democratic country, where what is the point to control the information by Western countries? That is, what is the electric car we need? Okay. Now, Western media controls our information that we can see Tesla electric car can drive 14,000 kilometers per second. Now, when we purchase the Tesla electric cars, we could say that Tesla electric car can drive 14,000 kilometers per minute. Still, when departure is Chittagong, the city of Bangladesh, arrival is here London, the capital city of England, and here via route is Tel Aviv, the capital city of Israel, and Vatican City. Here we can drive 14,000 kilometers in 1 minute. And in modern days, we Bangladeshi need a car with the velocity of 14,000 kilometers per hour. And now here when the advertisement is to velocity of 14,000 kilometers per second, here our reaction, Bangladeshi reaction would be like this. Well, I need the Tesla electric car by hook and by crook. Okay. Now we get the Tesla electric car after watching the advertise, and we could see the Tesla electric car actually can drive 14,000 kilometers per minute in lieu of 14,000 kilometers per second. But still, it is the 60 time satisfaction for us Bangladeshi, because here Bangladeshi needs 14 a car. I'll take a breath. Bangladeshi needs a car with a velocity of 14,000 kilometers per hour. Bangladeshi watched an advertisement of a car with the velocity of 14,000 kilometers per second. And Bangladeshi got a car with the velocity of 14,000 kilometers per minute. And here we can see, as we expect the points, we Bangladeshi are 60 times more satisfied than we expected. And that is the significant points. And here, that is our points, that when Western country control Bangladeshi informations, how is the beneficial for Bangladeshis? And here we can see that is the significant moments as the significant journey. Well, but now let's back to the scenario number 0. Okay. Scenario number 0 is in Islamic Khelaphat Bangladesh. Here is an advertisement that Tesla electric car can drive 14 kilometers per hour, and we have to buy a cow puller car with the velocity of 28 kilometers per hour. Well, and still here we have to travel 14,000 kilometers in 500 hours through the cow puller car. Well, and here our expectation is that we want to travel 14,000 kilometers in 1 hour, but reality is that cow puller car can travel 14,000 kilometers in 500 hours. Well, and here it is 500 depression moments, as we could see that how is it the 500 depression where car advertisement would be an Islamic Khelaphat Bangladeshi television channels. Okay, where in democratic Bangladeshi television channels, here advertisement is Tesla car can drive 14,000 kilometers per second, and here reality is we can drive Tesla car in the distance of 14,000 kilometers in 1 minute, and that is 60 times satisfaction for us, because we expect the car with the velocity of 14,000 kilometers per hour. Now, here is the point for me that I wanna say that who is the information controllers, Western democracy or Islamic Khelaphat? Well, I think that you would believe and everybody would know that Islamic Khelaphat is the problems to control the information of Bangladesh because um, Islamic Chelafot manipulate us to buy a cow pulling cart to pull by cow in the distance of 14,000 kilometers in 500 hours. When Western democracy suggests you in the right way to purchase Tesla electric car to drive 14,000 kilometers in 1 minute. And here, that is the significant moment that it is we can it is the point for us that what is the beneficiary for us, Western democratic information control or Islamic Khelaphat information control. Well, I think Islamic Khelaphat. Uh, well, I will take a breath. I feel illness. Okay, I think that Islamic Chelaphat uh, well, I will take a breath. Okay, I think Islamic Chelaphat can control the information harmful way. That means Islamic Chelaphat is harmful to control the information where Western democracy is beneficiary. Okay, now we have said the significant points. Now let's talk about the way that we can say how Western education, I mean how Western country can control the education to educated us through the democratic way. So let's get started. Okay. Now here we can see, well, here is the educational way at the moment about Tesla car. Okay. Now here question is, let's assume Abu Toha Adnan has to go to London of England where departure is Chittagong of Bangladesh. Now via route is Tel Aviv, the capital city of Israel, and Vatican City, where driving distance is 14,000 kilometers. Could you explain Abu Toha Adnan's journey accordance with the science? Okay, now let's see what is the points. What is the answer of Abu Toha Adnan? Well, here Abu Toha Adnan's answer is the very significant. Here Abu Toha Adnan's answer is Khomeini Iran Humma La ilaha illa anta wa illa Kirstamar wa illa Tarek Jia Rahman. Okay, I apologize to mention the wrong dua. Okay, now let's say Abu Toha Adnan's answer is, here is a scientific dua, that is Khamini Iran Humma La ilaha illa anta wa illa Kirstamar wa illa Tarek Rahman Jia wa illa Vladimir Putin wa illa Delcy Rodriguez Rahmatika Astagis. Look at the points. What was the points? Because the points is here. The destination is London, the capital city of England. Hence, Abu Toha Adnan's dua is Khamini Iran Humma, La ilaha illa anta, wa illa Khirstamar, wa illa Tarek Rahman Jia, wa illa Vladimir Putin, wa illa Delcy Rodriguez, Rahmatika Astagis. Now, accordance with Islamic media, it is the best answer from the students. Accordance with Islamic Khelaphat media. Accordance with Islamic Khelaphat media, when the question is the driving distance of 14,000 kilometers, where departure is Chittagong, the city of Bangladesh, and arrival is London, the capital city of England, where via route is Tel Aviv, the capital city of Israel, and Vatican City. Hence, what is the explanation of the journey accordance with science? Here, accordance with Islamic Khelaphat Bangladesh, scientific answer would be Khamini Iran Humma, La ilaha illa anta, wa illa Khirstamar, wa illa Tarek Rahman Jia, wa illa Vladimir Putin, wa illa Delcy Rodriguez Rahmatika Astagis. And it is the answer. It is the answer, and the answer proof is that the student is mentally stable accordance with Islamic Khelaphat Bangladeshi media. Okay. On the other hand, let's check it. What is drug addicted answer? Accordance with Islamic Khelaphat Bangladeshi media. Okay. Well, now here we can see. Now let's check it. The significant scientific moments at the points. Now let's check it. Question is, let's assume Michaela has to go to London, the capital city of England, where departure is Chittagong of Bangladesh. Now via route is Tel Aviv, the capital city of Israel, and Vatican City, where driving distance is 14,000 kilometers. Could you explain Michaela's journey accordance with science? Okay. Now here we can see accordance with Islamic Khelaphat media, Michaela is drug addicted because accordance with Michaela's answer, when driving distance is 14,000 kilometers, velocity would be 14,000 kilometers per second. That means the Tesla electric car would drive 14,000 kilometers in 1 second. And here it is the first symbol to be drug addicted, Michaela, accordance with Islamic Khelaphat Bangladeshi media. Okay. Now let's talk about the second symbols to be drug addicted, Michaela, accordance with Islamic Khelaphat Bangladeshi media. Well, now second point is, what is kinetic powers? Okay. Now here, accordance with Bangladesh Islamic Khelaphat media, if Michaela is out of drug addiction, her answer would be Khomeini Iran Humma La ilaha illa Christamar wa illa Tarek Rahman Jia wa illa Vladimir Putin wa illa Muhammad bin Salman wa illa Delcy Rodriguez Rahmatika Astagis. But since Michaela is drug addicted, accordance with Islamic Khelaphat Bangladeshi media, her Michaela explanation is like that. We know the kinetic power equation is half of weight of Tesla car multiplied by distance square divided by travel time cube. When driving timing is 1 second, the equation would be half of weight of Tesla car multiplied by distance square. Here, kinetic power equation is equal to kinetic energies equations. Okay. Now let's check it the points. Well, input driving distance is 14,000 kilometers. What is 14,000 kilometers? That is 14 multiplied by 10 to the power 6 meters. Hence, driving distance square is 14 square multiplied by 10 to the power 6 square meter square. Okay. Now what is 10 to the power 6 square? That is 10 to the power 12. 10 to the power 12. What is the multiplications between 10 to the power 12 and 1000? Hence, half of weight of Tesla electric car is 1000 kilograms. That is 10 to the power 15. What is 14 square? That is 196. Here, the kinetic power is 196 billion megawatts. That is the symbol to be drug addicted Michaela accordance with Islamic Khelaphat Bangladeshi media. Okay. And now here is my points that what is Western democratic media in Bangladesh. Accordance with Western democratic media, if Michaela would be drug addicted when her answer to explanation her journey with 14,000 kilometers would be like Khomeini Iran Humma La ilaha illa Kirstamar wa illa Tarek Rahman Jia wa illa Vladimir Putin wa illa Delcy Rodriguez Rahmatika Astagis. Well, even Michaela would be pro-Western, still Michaela would be drug addicted if Michaela's answer would be, well, Englander Charles III Humma La ilaha illa anta wa illa Benjamin Netanyahu wa illa Donald Trump wa illa Joe Biden wa illa Elon Musk wa illa Bill Gates Rahmatika Asagis. Still, she would be considered as a drug addicted accordance with Western democratic media. But what if Michaela's answer would be none of them? Let's check it. Here, Michaela's answer is uh, when the driving distance is 14,000 kilometers, driving timing would be 40, I apologize, driving velocity would be 14,000 kilometers per second. And here, kinetic powers equations would be half of weight of Tesla electric car multiplied by distance, driving distance square. Hence, Michaela's driving kinetic power would be 196 billion megawatts. That is out of drug addiction for Michaela. If the answer is like this, accordance with the Western democratic media. And that here is the points that how we can see the points. Accordance with Michaela, here is proven that drug addicted when Michaela is pro-Western, drug addiction answer of the question to be travel driving distance of 14,000 kilometers is Charles 3 Humma La ilaha illa anta wa illa Benjamin Netanyahu wa illa Pope Leo XIV wa illa Donald Trump wa illa Elon Musk Rahmatika Astagis. That is the symbol of drug addictions as Michaela mentions. Okay. Now here, Michaela, in the previous segments, Michaela mentions that who is drug addicted persons. I mean, who is drug addicted ideology to be administrative, Western democracy or Islamic Khelaphat? And her answer is Islamic Khelaphat promotes drug addictions. Okay. And now here we can see that's the ideology for that. And here I think I am here to mention that what is the psychological points. Accordance with the psychological points, that is the significance information control. Here recently we are going to mention that how information control by Islamic Khelaphat media is unethical and information control by Western democratic media is ethical. Here is the points to be noticed. Okay. And now here I can mention at the significant journeys. Well, it is the battery electric charge storage moments. Okay. Now, what is the points? The point is Tesla is an electric car. Okay. Now, when Tesla is an electric car, now let's find it how we can say the mention at the points. A battery electric car. Okay. what is the equations of voltage? Now let's see what is the definition of voltage. We want to replace 1 coulomb charge from one place to another place. And here, how much work I have done, that is the voltage. Okay. That is the voltage. And hence, the equations of voltage is energy divided by charge quality. How much charge? Okay. Now, what is energy? The energy is the capability of the work I have done. Okay. Now, let's check it. Here is the significant points. Hence, the equation of charge is kinetic energy divided by voltage. Here, what is the kinetic energy? Since the velocity is 40,000 kilometer per second, kinetic energy is 196 multiplied by 10 to the power 15 joule. Here, voltage is 500. Hence, battery electric charge storage is 109 billion ampere per hour. Okay. Now, here, accordance with Islamic Khelaphat media, if we can say my Tesla electric car contains the battery with charge capability of 109 billion ampere per hour. Accordance with Islamic Khelaphat media, I am drug addicted. But accordance with Islamic Khelaphat media, if I can say that my Tesla electric car reads dua, where the dua is Allahumma la ilaha illa Englander Charles III wa illa Benjamin Netanyahu wa illa anta wa illa Donald Trump wa illa Elon Musk rahmatika astagis. Then I am out of drug addiction accordance with Islamic Khelaphat media. On the other hand, what is the statement of Western democratic media? Accordance with Western democratic media, if I said that, if accordance with Western democratic media, if I state Tesla electric car state that Allahumma la ilaha illa anta wa illa Englander Charles III wa illa Benjamin Netanyahu wa illa David Varnia wa illa Donald Trump wa illa Elon Musk rahmatika astagis, then I am verdict a drug addicted accordance with Western democratic media. But if my statement is like that, my Tesla car contains a battery with charge capability of 1090 billion ampere per hour. Hence, here I am a mentally healthy person accordance with Western democratic media. And that is the points of Michaela, and that is the agreement in the persons. I would take a breath. That is the agreement both for my sister Michaela, I mean sister-in-law Michaela, and lovely sister Gal Gadot, and me, Henry Cavil, because we can say that here Tesla electric car containing the battery with charges capability of 109 quadrillion ampere per hour is sensible, and Tesla electric car reading the dua like Allahumma la ilaha illa anta rahmatika astagis is drug addictions. And here is the point. Okay. Now we have mentioned the battery charge capability. But now, what is the battery charge mineral source? The battery charge mineral source is artificial solar arc reactor with a temperature of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 trillion, 666 billion, 666 million, 666,000, 666 degrees Celsius. And here, well, necessary of complete battery charging is 1.93 multiplied by 10 to the power negative 666 trillion, 666 billion, 666 million, 666 1,642 picograms when the mineral source is artificial solar arc reactor with the temperature of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 trillion, 666 billion, 666 million, 666,000, 666 degrees Celsius. And that is the sensible points. And here we can see it is the common sensible points as we can say at the momentums. Now, let's check it. Accordance with Islamic Khelaphat media, when I say that my Tesla electric car charged by artificial solar arc reactor with the temperature of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 trillion, 666 billion, 666 million, 666,000, 666 degrees Celsius, then I can be verdict as a drug addicted accordance with Islamic Khelaphat media. I can be sensible accordance with Islamic Khelaphat media if I say my Tesla car states Allahumma la ilaha illa anta wa illa England Charles III wa illa Benjamin Netanyahu wa illa David Barnia wa illa Donald Trump wa illa Elon Musk Rahmatika Astagis. Then I can be sensible persons accordance with Islamic Khelaphat media. But what about the points of Western democratic media? Western democratic media states the if I okay, accordance with Western democratic media, if I state Tesla electric car states Allahumma la ilaha illa anta wa illa England Charles III wa illa Benjamin Netanyahu wa illa David Barnia wa illa Donald Trump wa illa Elon Musk rahmatika sagis, then Western democratic media can verdict me as a drug addicted. But if I can say, I can state that my Tesla electric car charged by 1.92 multiplied by 10 to the power negative 666 trillion 666 million 666 billion 666 thousand 642 picograms of artificial solar arc reactor with the temperature of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 trillion 666 billion 666 million 666 thousand 666 degrees Celsius, hence that I can travel 14,000 kilometers as driving distance in 1 second, then I can be verdict a sensible person accordance with Western democratic media. Okay, now here we can say that is the points. Now, when Western democratic media verdict Michaela as a sensible woman, Abu Toha Adnan could not tolerate it because, how can Michaela speak as a sensible person? It is the disturbing for Maulana Abu Toha Adnan. Hence, that is the points that Maulana Abu Toha Adnan state. The Western media controls the information of Bangladesh to promote drugs addictions in the democratic way. Well, now here it is the points of Maulana Abu Toha Adnan. Okay. Now here is the points. Now I can believe that Maulana Abu Toha Adnan is a mentally ill person. Her IQ is score is negative 999 multiplied by 10 to the power 999 trillions. Okay, and here that is the significant moments, that is the concern for South Asia. Okay, if it is only in the purpose to destroy Bangladesh, that is okay both for Michaela and Gal Gadot and me, brother Henry Cavil. But when both of we three persons considers ourselves as a Bangladeshi, then Abu Toha Adnan is the significant negative women. Okay. Now here's I think when the significant points after the live stream about Navi Sinha in the different channels, I think here we can say Maulana Abu Toha Adnan is the significant negative points as to discuss the moments. Well, see you then. Khoda Hafiz. Love you. Oh, I, Henry Cavil, can say Khuda Hafiz because I am a Muslim.